Hey there, YouTube. So I'm driving the Expedition due to the fact that the power steering decided to continue leaking on my car. So I took the Expedition to work. I worked a graveyard. So we're just gonna take it on a little drive, as you can see. Everything runs fine on the Expedition. The only thing that's not working is the heater, so it is a little bit chilly in here, no lie, but it did rain, so now we're keeping some moisture. Otherwise it runs great. No abnormalities or anything like that that are noticeable. The engine is cold, unfortunately, so I can't really step on it going past this turn here, but I will speed up to about 55 miles an hour. So I really do like this Expedition. I'm not really a fan of Fords, but this Expedition really has proven itself. I do like the fact that it drives smoothly. I like the fact that it drives linearly. I like the fact that you're engaged with it. A lot of mistakes that car manufacturers make is they sort of keep the driver disengaged with the vehicle. So basically, let's use my sister's Camry as an example. So Toyota designed that Camry to basically be more of a car that kind of takes you where you need to go, but really it's just a sort of a luxury where it takes care of you instead of you basically taking control of it. My Honda Accord's a little bit more engaged. This Ford Expedition is very engaged for its size. So definitely I'd rather have a car that is engaged than disengaged from the driver, because really it comes down to it. You're the one that's controlling that car, so you want to be engaged with it, obviously. I do not like the fact that this truck only has a 4-speed auto, but I can't really help that because it is only it is a 97. So 4-speed auto, at least it doesn't have 3 gears, it has 4. Otherwise it does drive nicely. Like I said, no abnormalities, everything on it was fixed. So basically it just comes down to maintenance. That's practically the only thing that's really left on this truck to do is maintenance, besides fixing the heater. But otherwise, yeah, nothing really left. What else to say? This truck is a rear-wheel drive vehicle, which is extraordinarily nice because it's much easier to push a vehicle than it is to pull. I am able to engage all 4-wheel drive, however, it's not really necessary because I do not tow with this vehicle whatsoever. So I'm not really going to need it, nor do I really go off-roading. It's more of just a car that's just there. Basically the oh shit car, because look what happened with my Honda. Leaking steering fluid, at least I had something to drive to go to work. Anything else to note? The accident is going in on Tuesday. My car is probably going in on Tuesday or Wednesday for the power steering. So hopefully it'll be fixed, because as much as I like driving other people's cars, I don't like driving them that often. So definitely I am really looking forward to having my Honda up and running, because it is going to California in January. So I don't want to have to take another vehicle because mine decided to break. But in other news, everything else is running fine. The Altima got its axles done, now it runs normally. The Camry is going to be getting its bumper done, so that's going to be probably within the next 2 weeks. The Chevrolet Impala is getting recalled for the ignition. And my grandparents' 2007 Camry has a shift flare from 3 to 4. So the transmission on the Camry is slipping, which is not good. So basically they haven't noticed. It's not really much of a big issue because it only does it once when cold and then it stops. However, it's very, very, very surprising that Toyota's transmission would legitimately have issues at only 91,000 miles. So hopefully it doesn't fail. However, if it does, at least I can refer them to my transmission shop, where they will rebuild it with honesty and integrity. What else to note? Yeah, nothing really else. Nothing really going on at school or anything like that. I'm not really going to talk about my personal life. But as you can see, the SUV runs great. Gas mileage is not so great, but at least it still runs, you know. At least I have something to go to work in. So I'm not going to complain. But definitely I can't wait to get my car back. really looking forward to it. Leaving the overdrive on in the city is not exactly a good idea with this vehicle because the transmission does tend to gear hunt between 3 and 4, and that can put a little bit of heat on the tranny if you are not careful. So if you're going to be cruising along at speeds below 40 miles an hour, leave overdrive off. If you're going above 40, it'll obviously shift up for you, so it's not really a big deal, but definitely you don't want to leave overdrive on if you are going at speeds below 40 miles an hour. 40 is like my magic number. A lot of people say 45, 50. 40 is good for me because that's usually when the truck shifts anyway. I really do like this over the newer Expeditions. More comfortable, more space, better driving dynamics, more engaged, and it doesn't feel clumsy. This truck definitely feels a little bit floaty, but it's by far not clumsy whatsoever. So, that's basically it. I don't really have much else. The only thing I can say is glad I got to drive the truck today because I didn't really want to drive the Altima. So, that's about it. But if y'all have any questions, let me know. I'll go ahead and do an update on the Honda Accord once I get it back and once I actually take it in. And I'll let you guys know what was going on. From right now, it could just be a loose clamp from the work, so it would just be warranty work. But we'll see. Alright guys, well you have a good one. I hope you enjoy. I'm going to go ahead and go to sleep because I think I'm blabbering a little bit too much and I'm very tired. So that's that. You guys have a good one.